Hello, everybody. Welcome back here, and hopefully, I find you in a good health and a good mental, emotional state. Um, just came back from Chicago to Vancouver, just arrived, and I'm so happy, go back here. Just yeah, it is what it is. Pay the price. I got the cold. Yeah, Chicago cold is Chicago cold. Um, I look at the energies. Today the energies was very well, very great. Despite anything and everything, as long as everything finished good is good. About the energies, they're gonna be seeing it right now as we talk. The moon is gonna be joining Mars, and after that she's going to be moving forward, and by the end of the day she is going to be with Saturn. This divine energy is there with the Saturn is all this mass that is going to be created in there. It's going to beginning to understand, to be understood. Talking about that the intuition moved around. Okay, she's seeking how to resolve problems. Okay, every 28 days, if you pay attention, in an average 20, an average about two and a half sumish days in there, you're working on a particular thing. If you kind of like a catching up within yourself in there, it's like, yeah, I work on this for 2 days till something, then something change, and then I work on this, then something change, and so forth. That is a what the moon does. But the moon moving with Mars, she will understand why the Mars did mistakes, why the Mars couldn't change, what is it the Mars has not done. Now, with this kind of like heavy emotions and oppositions with Pluto and Venus, this can create a lot of opposing changes of transformations in there. Particularly when the people doing the inner work and you're pushing it for your agenda, your situation, your way, to be your things, which is Venus is pushing for that new ways. Pluto is pushing for the new ways, and Mars is like, guys, I cannot handle it. It's too much. So this kind of like oppositions throughout the day, as the moon is arriving on this, the intuition is like, I cannot take this too much. This is too much. She tries to understand the Mars, the positions of Mars of this, and with that energy there's gonna be throughout the day, you're gonna be feeling like in chaos, but by 11 o'clock p.m. The energy is gonna be so beautiful that the energy is gonna come out, and she's gonna be giving you this divine wisdom, which is we'll talk about it. And tomorrow, the moon, it's going to be gaining that divine energies of the end of Leo, beginning of Virgo. Basically, you're going to be learning the wisdom, how to organizing the material world. Okay? Very powerful, but those are very powerful changes, guys. And with this, I'm going to be going on to the chart right now. And let's see, what is it cooking in the sky? All right. Okay. All right. Well, here's what we have at 7 o'clock in the morning. As we see it here, it's the moon with Mars. That is that oppositions here with Venus and Pluto. Um, very powerful energies is going to be with Mercury. Communications, talks. Early in the morning, midheaven, it's going to be at Libra, divine energy towards Saturn. That it says like, look at the wise guy. He knows it. So the only problem that I see right now that a lot of people have a problem, but just because they're gonna be feel like shame or guilt or something, they try to figure it out instead of going into the source. Someone who's been done it, someone who knows how it is, and this is one of the pitfalls that a lot of the people will do. All right, 8 o'clock energy ascendant is gonna be with the sun again. That is those divine energies with Uranus. Hopefully you are getting this divine energy. Listen what the universe says. You don't opposing the things with the north node. just so you understand it, guys, if you don't understand your personal chart, personal readings are available here, but you need to understand your soul came in through the south node. You carrying that experience within you, and you heading somewhere, which is across, and that is it, the north node. Okay, when you are born, ascendant shows you how you're gonna be looking to resolving by doing the inner work, which is gonna be a midheaven and there. So every time there is an aspect with the south node, you're basically gonna gaining an energy that you already know, or something from the past that you haven't overcome. It has to be done in there. But when the energy goes with the north node, okay, pay attention to this. When there is a divine energies that going towards the north node, those are the divine guidance that tells you where you need to go. Are you gonna be listen to it? And this is what a lot of the people making it that huge mistake. Okay, first of all, they don't understand their chart, and the second of all is this: in average astrology, everyone wants to know when I'm going to win the lottery, when this is going to happen, when that is going to happen. You go to astrologers, they tell you through your chart, through the future, what is going to happen, and you're not doing the work. You're creating this curve of expectations without having anything with the reality. You make that curve, and when you arrive on that, you already created alternative reality, and things doesn't happen. Why? Because you didn't do the work that you need to do. Astrology is here to tell you who you are and how the work is getting it done. And when I show you in a chart that there is some divine energies with the north node, pay attention since to this, because the true Lilith right now, it is divine energies with the north node, but she is squaring the moon and Mars and squaring Pluto. That's what I'm saying. The lack of your transformations that is supposed to be happening for you, you're not doing it. And this is why you're wondering why you're not moving where you're supposed to, because you don't know. Study your south and north node. Where did you came from, and where are you going? Where are you going? What did you came here for? That is that point of that north node. All right, 9 o'clock midheaven is gonna be at Scorpio. Is gonna be showing up the stuff that you need to grow. You know, in order to understand this, when you are in the underworld of Scorpio's energies, you are there so you can find your own light. Bottom down, that's how it goes. Okay, people who have a Scorpio's energies, they may have some issues, they may have some situations within there, but it is about to understand. They have to shine the light. Okay, that is their purpose. All right. Next hour at 10 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be pretty much with Pluto. That beautiful kite, if you're following the beautiful energies with the midheaven, that it's going to be, and Mercury that it's there. We have a very positive, powerful energies to accomplish what we came here for. Okay, very, very good. Right now, we are in a very good position as this, and particularly ever since Mercury moved direct. Right now, the psychology talks doing okay, philosophy talks doing okay, spirituality talks moving, because that's what the house is. That's what the energy is. Okay, and we have a very powerful moments as this. And since right now the moon and Mars are together towards that Mercury, you're gonna be have to listen other people intuition, and they say, you know what, I did the mistake, but I learned it, and here what I got. I've been there, done that, I fixed that. That's what you need to listen. Some of the things maybe you have to work within yourself. Well, some of the things is not gonna go well. Okay, be mindful what you're telling you to yourself, particularly with Saturn, because Saturn right now, it is pretty much on a negative aspect most of the time. He is like a hold. It's kind of like a put the things on hold. Okay, it's like you're putting into the incubator, and you want, as soon as you put the egg, to have a chicken, and then the chicken to grow up. Okay, and you have to even bake it, and it's already baked, you're ready to consume. Instead, I say, not so fast. So look at it on yourself. What are you telling her? How you want the things to be so fast? Okay. Since the midheaven opposing Jupiter, who is responsible for the growth, Jupiter is squaring Saturn. Saturn's like, no way, no way, Jose. All right, 12 o'clock. That is it. The energies with the Sun squaring Sun, Neptune, and the North Node. This is why if you don't listen to divine in there, you're gonna miss that directions towards what is supposed to go. What are you supposed to be, right? Because you're stubborn. That's it. That stubbornness, lack of forgiveness, lack of proper philosophy, psychology, all that spiritual stuff that it's coming into, you're not using it properly. So seeking it inside, what the universe is trying to tell you right now. Listen to it. Okay? All right. Next hour, that is going to be at 1 o'clock. The ascendant is going to be at the end of Aries. That's going to be T-squaring Pluto and the Moon and Mars. Uh, you need to understand, evolution has no mercy. You may not change today, tomorrow, this lifetime, next 10 lifetimes, until you get sick and tired, being sick and tired of not to change. Can't escape in the growth. Sooner or later, at some point of space and time, you are gonna have to grow. As faster you're understanding this, and at the evolution it's coming, you are gonna be going on with no problems. Because sometimes you are creating your problems because you're lacking to really evolve, to mature, to grow. And this is what we've been having it as a society. Well, thank God we have Uranus here. Okay. Ascendant is with Uranus and divine energies with the Sun. That is they putting this perspective with the authorities. The midheaven is very close to Pluto. It's very beautiful trines. It is about you to have this energy, to see this energy, how it comes in with you, and make you for the better. Just to remind you, if you are fighting for the material things in the world, okay, you may become gazillionaire. You may be achieve good things, or it can be a gazillionaire and you can damage so many people's lives, right? This you're gonna die. You're not gonna take a single atom from here. A single. We're not talking about penny, billions of dollars, and anything with you. Everything stays here. You just borrow it. The universe provides you energy just to borrow it, so it can be able you to go from the south node to the north node. Okay, you're gonna be in the next few days in there. Those energies, particularly between the south and the north node, they're gonna start increasing very well. Okay, we are talking about this is like you going back within time. You're going back in Pisces, going back to the mysteries. You can go back into this uh, depth within the spirituality. You go deep, very deep. There's going to be a lot of dualities. Okay, well, the south node is going to put us in the Virgo. Is going to tell us where is your organization, how did you organize the things in the past. So now the past experience of organization is going to lead into organize your subconscious. Powerful moments is coming, guys. Don't say I didn't say so. All right. Okay, 3 o'clock. Midheaven it's going to be with Venus. Had already been cleared. Try not to push too much stuff in Mars. Mars is retrograde. The last thing that he needs right now is more things. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. When he's right now, I'm out of juice. I'm right now in the resurrection. I'm rethinking. I need to reevaluate myself. That's how it is. And the moon understanding this, the intuition is gonna be helping. It says like, this is not the way. Let's communicate. Let's see what we need to go. Let's see how we get our everything together, and then we can do it. All right, we cannot just go out and do it. We did it in the wrong way. We put a lot of time, effort, energies in there. There was a lot of egos in there. We need to remember what we did back in February. Back in February, they were all here. the moon, the Mars, okay, Venus, Pluto, they were all here. Okay, right now, what? They're separate in opposite end. It's kind of like fighting each other. They're on opposite end because somebody has to understand that across the board. Okay, so now the moon is gonna be coming in and understand everything, and that's what's gonna happen today. That later on, when she's going to move, she is going to have divine energies with Saturn. All right, talking about the next hour, that 4 p.m. Energies. The ascendant goes into Cancer. It's divine energies with Pluto. Yes, the transformations has its divine purpose. You may not see it. You might not believe it. Okay, that is your problem, your personal problem, your personal relationships isn't there. All right, but the inner work that it's at the Aquarius is like it has to be done. It has to be done. People is gonna be kind of like a falling off of this, and all of a sudden, the universe is gonna slap them and let's go. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Somebody has that slap. All right. Talking about the 5 o'clock energies, ascendant still is going to be at Cancer, divine energies with Venus. Venus has to remind itself its divine purpose in there. Just because you have so much this new age energies, this Aquarius innovations and so forth, and don't forget about that it's also the ego in there. Don't forget about it that you may be a powerful right now in there, but you need to understand the divine energies. And since Venus is a trine with Jupiter, and Jupiter is sextile the Moon and Mars, that is going to be this energy of particularly talks in these positions. Okay, but right now the Moon, Mars, and Mercury, they're talking about the North Node. They're talking about let's go. We have to go. Pluto, focus in the North Node. We have to go. If Venus putting too much pressure into Aries, it's gonna be like, I cannot make it to the journey. Okay, so now at 6 o'clock, a lot of divine is gonna come into the plate because they see it right there with Saturn. Okay, you are gonna be seeing it, the Moon and Mars, this energy right here. They're gonna come out. Ascendant, it's still gonna be these divine energies between the Uranus and the ascendant that it's coming towards the sun. It is about to remind you what happened yesterday when at the moon had that beautiful divine energy there. She delivered all the divine messages. How are you gonna take the divine messages? That is entirely up to you. Okay, up to you. All right, 7 p.m. The ascendant is with Mars and the moon. Finally, you're getting it, that this energy, you're seeing it. That whatever it was all day, you're just seeing it as right now. The moon right now is lighting up that divine energies with Saturn. It's pointing out there. It's like, come on, I have to go to this wise man. I have to listen the words of the wise man. Okay, because the wise man said, but he talk, and talk, and we didn't listen, and we didn't listen. Now he doesn't want to talk. No, but right now it's a test time. And that test time is what happened during the test time. The teacher is silent. Writing your homework. Right? That's how it goes. All right, 8 p.m. The ascendant is at Leo. Still this beautiful energy. I said tomorrow that energy is gonna be coming up as well. Midheaven is at Taurus. Yeah, the material situation, something it's not right. Yeah, but things is gonna get better. We have Uranus there. Things is gonna get better once Uranus is gonna start moving direct. Right now, you study, you learn, you evaluate, you do your homework. Okay, during the holidays, you should go ahead and it's like for what I'm grateful, what is it my achievements was, what am I supposed to do. All right, beginning of Thanksgiving all the way into the new year, those are the holidays. Okay, Buying a gifts and indulgements, that's not a holiday. Sit down with yourself, with your partner, with your family. What do we are thankful? What have we did? Where are we gonna go? This family member wants this, that family member wants to achieve this, and so forth, so forth. Not like they want the computer, the games, and all that stuff. You get it? Because the toys, the cars, all this, it's temporary. But what you're trying to achieve in life, you leave a trail behind you. All right, 9 o'clock. Ascendant is gonna be at Leo. That's what I was talking about. Whether the moon is gonna get there. Okay, those divine energies that's gonna comes in with Pluto. You're gonna be seeing it tomorrow. Very powerful energies. Probably even early in the morning, the next day after. But these energies is important to remind us of where we are. Midheaven is a Taurus. It's got a little bit of sextile with Saturn. It's kind of like it's a little secret. Okay, I can squeeze the material situations, but I can give a little bit, breathing zone. Okay, just a breathing zone. You do learn how to breathe. At 10 o'clock, the ascendant is going into Virgo. Those energies, I said that they are opposing Saturn, they are squaring Mercury. You don't want to talk about the organizations, okay? Because the organizations that it has to be done right now, it's based out of the duality, should I not? And damn if I do, damn if I don't. And right now, Jupiter says like, it's not the time for the growth. There is something is stopping, something is blocking. We need to see what this is. Okay? It is the mindset. The wisdom has not been gained because we need the wisdom of understanding the consequences of our actions. And yes, once we understand it, that is the key. The ascendant at 11 o'clock is going to be divine energies with Chiron. We're healing the old ways of doing things. Going to a circle. Keep doing the same thing and want different results. We change, the circle breaks and then goes up and up and up. But it's not a circle, it's just going like this. As the river trying to find its way to the sea. As you taking the dragon from the tail to the head, from the south node to the north node. Thank you guys for watching, and I would love your comments here, and hopefully this report helps you out. I wish you good luck and happy holidays. Be love, guys.